Hey guys, what's going on? Today we are going to be talking about how to effectively negotiate great deals with Instagram influencers. I'm going to be breaking down exactly all the steps that I use when it comes to negotiating with influencers and what you guys can do to help up your influencer game. With that being said, let's cue the intro. Okay, people, so how to negotiate with Instagram influencers like a boss. So quickly in this video, I'm going to be going over 4 different strategies that I've used to personally negotiate with Instagram influencers. And quickly in this video, I'll be showing number 1, the quick negotiation strategy. Number 2, the mega undercut and then ask for a best discount strategy. Number 3, the bulk deal strategy. And finally, number 4 is the I got better offers strategy. So I'll quickly be going over those 4 strategies and examples of me going through those or using these strategies. And there's a special bonus number 5, and this is only for the people who stay to the end of this video. It's actually a list of 10 profitable Instagram influencer pages that you can generate profitable sales from if you buy a shout out with today. So make sure you stick to the end of this video if you want to get that special bonus, and I'll tell you exactly how you can gain this list, which is quite valuable. So with that being said, let's just jump into the video and just get started. Okay, let's just start beginning. So, how to negotiate with Instagram influencers. So here's an example of the first influencer I bought from, and his page name is Unique Vine. So let's quickly go to Instagram. You see what? We're on Instagram, and guys, remember to follow my Naruto page. We're 67.9k followers. Now, I'm just joking. Again, follow my real Instagram at AlexPhilip_1. We're going to pop it on the screen right now. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram. But anyway, the page I bought it from was uniquevine.s. So let's just put up the page. I don't think I have to do this, but I'm just going to do it for the sake of doing it. If they're private, then I might not be able to see them. Never mind, they're private. But yeah, so the uniquevine.s was charging, well, here you can see the list, $100 for a 1 hour post, $290 for 6 hours, $500 for a story swipe up, and 24-hour post. Now, one thing you have to know when you're buying from big pages like this with 8.4 million followers, really any page above 2 or 3 million followers, is that they're really easy to negotiate with. You can easily push down the prices significantly. So first thing I said is, can you select me to the page? And the reason I said that is because obviously the page was private, and private pages need to accept you onto there in order for you to see them. So you can see over here, I immediately said I can do $180. I think this was what 8-hour post or 12-hour post was $220. Now if you look at his actual pricing strategy, I've offered him 12 hours, $220, and over here it says $350 for 10-hour posts. So if you guys see what I've just done right there, is I've mega undercut his price. And this is like the main thing you have to do with influencers. You have to mega undercut their price to make them feel like, hey, well, I should be selling over here, and well, this guy's just coming so low. And then they try to bring it up, but because you brought it down so low, they normally tend to stay around that price range. So I've immediately, and this is what I do for every single person I buy off, I mega undercut them. I say something. For some people, it seems ridiculous, but 12 hours for $220, and over here, you see 4 hours for $230. So I've just incredibly mega undercut their prices, and that's not only because, for the sake of doing it, I've looked at the engagement and I worked out what would be the best price if I were to post on this page. And this guy immediately says, what about 10 hours for $220? So he would normally sell 10 hours for $350, but just because, and this is just because I've said 12 hours for $220, that's why he just dropped $130 immediately, just like that. Without 5 minutes of talking to each other, he's dropped $130 off his price. Just because of this simple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 10 words I wrote over there. And that is me mega undercutting him. So when you mega undercut them, they immediately say, hey, I have to find something middle ground or something. And they go with significantly lower prices. So number 1, make sure you're always mega undercutting the prices your influencers offer you. And even if they are reasonable prices, make sure to still undercut them, because they'll tend to go lower regardless of what the engagement is and stuff. Oh, what did I just do there? Okay, so, and immediately I just said, he said $220, and he said I boost the post. I said no boost needed. What a boost is basically this page will get hundreds of other pages similar to it to spam comments on every single ad. So for example, this page will contact other meme pages and say, comment pizza on my post, on this post, letter to letter. And what that does is it builds up fake engagement. Now sometimes this is good because your ad will look like it's got 100 likes and 100 comments in the first minute, which looks good to some people, but I personally do not like it. It doesn't really add much to it. Of course, it's a bit of social proof, but when you scroll through the comments, it looks really spammy. It's just pizza, 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 and it's really spammy, so I don't recommend doing it. So I immediately just said $200, removed the boost, and he said okay, and then he sent the PayPal. So yeah, that was pretty basic. This all happened in the space of really 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can see him. I sent a screenshot of what did I do? Screenshot of the post. I sent him $206 because I covered the fee. He asked me to cover the 2.9% PayPal fee, which is what some of these influencers will do, and I normally do agree to cover the PayPal fee because obviously they want to get their full amount, and I'm not, wanting to cheat them off their money. So I just said fee covered. I sent them $206 instead of $200, and then I told him the post. I told him the time to post, and I said I'll send the post in 30 minutes, and just like that, bam, we're done. So that again was the quick negotiation strategy. So what I did basically was make it undercut their price. They were fairly okay with it. They brought it up a little bit, but not too much, and we immediately did a deal. Now the only reason I do quick negotiations with Instagram influencers is just because when I'm really scaling a product really hard and I want more pages to scale the product on or sell the product on, I just quickly DM hundreds and hundreds of pages and get deals going fast. If I spend 10 minutes on every single, not 10 minutes, but like if I go back and forth 10, 20 times with every single page, then it'll take a long time to get even one deal done. So like this, if I can get deals done in less than 10 minutes, then that's really, really good. So that was the first example, unique bind.s, and that was a quick negotiation strategy. Number 2 is a mega undercut, and then also the best discount strategy. So let's move on to the second example, which is with at Memesar. So let's quickly go to Memesar, and this was a couple months ago. All these examples are from a couple months ago. Again, they're private, so I can't show you that. But yeah, so here's what they messaged me. So they said at Memesar promotion prices, permanent post on page £600, 24-hour post £500, and for those of you who don't know how much £500 is, if you're in the US, that's around $642. So $642 and blah, blah. So I quickly messaged him back saying, hey, can you do something a bit lower than that? I said 8-hour post for $150. So immediately 24-hour post for £500. So if I was being kind of reasonable, I would offer him an 8-hour post for around $300, but instead I offered him $150 for an 8-hour post, and this was like a significant undercut, even more than I undercut the other guy. And I said no story or link bio needed, and I also offered him a 24-hour post for $250, which is again $400 less than what he's asking for. And he immediately said, I can't do that, sorry. So what that says is he's really not happy with the undercut price. So this immediately tells me I have to raise my price or else I won't get a deal with him. Because when influencer pages say, I can't do that, sorry, it normally means that, they probably have better offers on the table and they're not bothered just to take yours. Because you're really nobody to them. They get not hundreds, but quite a ton of messages every single day, and if they don't close the deal with you, then that's really nothing to them because it's just one ad. So I immediately increased the price, and I said, can you do $280? And they said, I can give you a 10% discount, so it'll be $300. So immediately I've got the price, and I believe we're talking about a 24-hour post here. Yes, it is a 24-hour post. So we're talking about 24-hour post, and it's normally £500, $650, and immediately because of the undercut price, I've made him feel a bit unstable, and now he's saying $300 for a 24-hour post, and he's giving me a great discount, over $350 off, and just like that, we got a deal sorted. Great, what's your PayPal? I can pay now, let's get started. And he said, okay, great. And this page was actually a really, really good page for me. I ended up buying from him multiple times, and I've actually talked about this in another one of my Instagram influencer videos, and that was bulk buying from pages. So if a page is doing really well for you, you should buy a bulk group of posts from that page at a significantly discounted price. And what that'll do is that even if you're not going to plan to use that page in the future you can still secure posts at a cheaper rate. Let's say if they grow 1 million followers before the next time you use them, you still have the same rate as last time that you use them, and you also get a bulk discounted price, because you in this case I was buying 3 permanent posts, which I got for £800, which again is a significant discount. If you can see, 1 permanent post on the page used to be £600. Now I bought 3 permanent posts on the page for £800. That's just because of the first deal we did. It went really well, and when you buy from a seller once and it goes good and you don't charge it back or something, the seller tends to like you. If you buy twice, they really like you. And in this case, I bought 3 posts from them, £800 for them. So they really, really like me. So just like that, I built a really good relationship with the influencer, and I got a super good deal. So that was the mega bulk of undercut, and then also the best discount strategy. So over here they asked what's the best deal they can give you, and he said he could give you a 10% discount off whatever he offered before, and it will only be $300. So I would always recommend asking what's the best price you could give me. If you can't seem to get them to budge on your mega undercut price, or they don't offer anything else, just ask them what's the best deal you can get for me. And again, if it's something unreasonable, maybe just leave it for 1-2 days, see if they get back to you. If not, you should just message them again and try to figure something else using that strategy. So yeah, that is strategy number 2. Strategy number 3 is the bulk deal strategy. So influencer 3 is at Psy, Trending Fap, and iFunny. So I think this is also a private page. Psy. Okay, never mind. They're all private pages, so that is so not cool. But anyway, he sent me his rates for pages, shout out on his 4 pages. So we had Psy, Trending Fap, and iFunny. So boom, I think I only bought a shout out from 3 of these pages anyway. But let's say, so I asked him, let's do these 3 pages, 8 hours for $205. So if you look at his actual prices, it would be, this one would be 110, I assume. 110, I can't see over here, but I'm guessing that's another 110. That's 220 now, and here's another 110. So it would normally cost $330. But what I immediately said to him was 8 hours for $205. So again, mega undercut him by $105. And then he asked me what's the content. I quickly told him what the ad would be, and I blurred that bit out because I did want to show you what my ad would be. He said $275 all free for 8 hour. Now again, he's more, I really wants to get the highest price possible. So even though I undercut him by $120, he just raised it up again by another $70. So what I did is I raised my price a bit more from the first price I offered him, from $205 to $230, and he said simply, okay, deal, and we can post tomorrow. I said sure. So this again was a time when I was scaling a product. I wanted to get the negotiation done quickly, and again the basic strategy that I used was the mega undercut. But one thing I have to point out is the reason I got a really good deal on it is because I'm buying a bulk post. I'm buying 3 posts from his account. So when you meet an owner of a page, you should always ask them, hey, do you own more than 1 pages? If they own more than 1 page that are similar or related to what you are selling, then you should ask them for a bulk discounted price on all of their pages. And as long as their pages have good engagement and the pages are good, then you can get a really good deal on them. So I always recommend doing bulk page posts if the page owner does have multiple pages. Okay, so that was the bulk deal strategy, and number 4 is the I got better offer strategy. So let's quickly move on to that. Influencer 4 is at Puberty, and so this is the influencer that actually reached out to me, and he said, hey, interested in promotions. Now the reason he reached out for me over a couple months ago now was because I was running so many ads on other big pages that this guy actually, I caught this guy's attention, and he ended up DMing me, and his page was actually quite good. So he said, hey, I'm interested in promotion. I said yes, prices. He sent over his prices, and this one was actually a lot of back and forth, but I cut to the main bits anyway. And I did talk to you guys before about the risk of buying from someone who reaches out to you first. And in one of the videos, I'm not sure which one it was, I'm sure, but a card up over there about it. But one of the videos I said, when the influencer reaches out to you, they more likely to be risky to buy a shout out from. The reason I say that is because they're probably not making enough money from selling ads on the page itself that they have to contact people just to try to sell ads. And to be honest, this was kind of the case here and kind of not the case here. So let's hope this page is not private. I'm pretty sure they actually are private, which again is, they're on 9 million followers, which is quite impressive, but they're private. Anyway, so this guy was kind of dodgy. Let me explain what happened. So he said £500 for a post, which, like I said, was $640, $650, and a story for £500. Now his story got over 1 million views, and so that's what I was interested with back then. But looking back at it, I probably should have just done the post. But anyway, I said I can do a story for $350, and he honestly did not reply to me for quite some time. We started talking the 6th of June, but he didn't reply until the 8th of June. And then I did ask him for the impressions that he gets on a story. Like I've told you guys before, you want to see how many impressions a page is actually getting on their story. If they say we reach 1 million followers, you want to see the proof of them actually reaching 1 million followers, because they could just be saying that and you have no idea. But anyway, we got the deal going for $350 for a story post, I believe. And I sent him a screenshot, and please notice this, on the 16th of June, 8:16 p.m. my time, I sent him the screenshot of me paying. Now, I sent the post info, and then I told him, please post today at the most engaged time. And he just messaged back on the same day with a love heart. And then this is where the trouble began. And I was always afraid that stuff like this would happen, just because this guy was really dodgy and slow to reply. I should have been more aware of this, and that's something I'm definitely more aware about now, and that's why I teach you guys about it. But anyway, he replied on the 17th of June, and now look what happened here. On the 18th of June, I said, hey, post, are you going to do it? Because you were meant to do it yesterday, and he didn't post. He didn't post on the 19th. I told him, post ad, please. I said on the 21st, I said some stuff. I have no idea what I said. I said, don't post ad in the next 2 days, consider deal off. 21st, so this has been 4 days already. Chargeback today, your fault, not mine. So it's been 4 days, no reply whatsoever. And then 20-ish days later, I messaged him, bro, and he still hasn't replied. So he's just taken my $350, and he has not replied to any of my DMs from the 17th. So that's at least, what's that? A good 20-something days. So anyway, then he messages me for some strange reason on the 12th of July, offering his rates again, as if like this is the first time I'm buying from him, even though he has my money. He's saying, hey, here are my rates, and then I'm saying, oh, we went through a lot. There was another screenshot here somewhere, but anyway, he said something like, I know we've messed. Oh yeah, here it. As we've messed with you in the past, we would like to do a deal for this much. And I'm like, bro, you already have my money. We already have a deal in place. And so, yeah. So the problem with these influencers that reach out to you is that they're not that trustworthy. They might be desperate for money. So I wouldn't always recommend doing deals with them. But this one did actually turn out to be good, so I'm not going to blame it. But anyway, so this guy, and this strategy is actually called I've Got Better Offer Strategy, for a reason that you'll see in these two screenshots. So he said, let me know who else gets 1.6 million views and sell them for a cheaper price. So that's how much reach he gets on his ads. And now at that time, there was a page called Funny Hood Vids, which had like 10 million followers, I think, and they offered really, really good competitive rates for their posts. And this guy actually charged. This guy was planning to charge £500, but this guy only charged like $300 for a post. And then he was like, he posts 10 ads a day and 20 plus on his story. And I told him, hey, it works really well. So I acted as if though I had a better offer on the table. I could buy from him instead of buying from Puberty. And what I immediately did was get the owner of that page feeling like, hey, I could potentially lose this person who's already paid me for $350, and he could potentially pay me more. So just by telling the influencers that, hey, there's another page that's got better deals than you or better rate than you, you kind of strike fear into them, and you make them think, hey, wait, I might just be about to lose this deal to one of my competitors or competitor influencers. And so what he immediately did was he said, I can do $500 for a post. So he's immediately come from £600 for a post to $500 for a post, and he also offered no over post for 30 minutes. So what that means is, No overpost is basically when they don't post any other ads or posts in front of your post. So for example, if we were to post on, let's say, this page called Itachi Uchicha. So let's say if we posted an ad 1 hour ago, they would not be able to post any other content for another 30 minutes. So that's basically how that worked. And so yeah, I basically got a good deal with him on that. I said 450, make it a deal, and he said sure, let's try. And boom, this page was also a really good page. I believe it was in one of my top 15 pages video, which I'll link or put a card up somewhere there. But yeah, so just like that, the 4 strategies that I've talked to you about: the quick negotiation strategy, which is basically where you offer DM hundreds of pages when you're looking to scale your product, quickly mega undercut their price and then get a deal going fast. Number 2 is the mega undercut and then ask for a best discount strategy. So you quickly mega undercut them again, like I said, but then if they refuse or say no, then you ask them what's the best discount you can get from me, and then you go from there. Number 3 is the bulk deal strategy. So you always ask the page influencer, do you own multiple pages? If they do, great, just buy a post from every single one of their page and you get a good bulk deal price. And number 4 is I've got better offer strategy, which is basically where you say, hey, this guy's got better prices than you, I'm going to buy from him unless you lower your price. So guys, I hope you did enjoy that one. So thank you for watching to the end of this video, and like I promised at the beginning, special bonus number 5 was the list of 10 profitable Instagram influencer pages you can generate sales off from today. So what I'm going to do for this is actually link the list of these 10 pages on the doc down below. So all you need to do is click a link in the description box down below and you'll be able to get that list. And yeah, so guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comment section down below. But yeah, let's just go into real person mode and wrap this one up. Okay guys, thank you for watching to the end of this video, and now like I promised at the beginning, if you want that list of 10 Instagram influencer pages that you could start using today that will help you bring in profitable sales, then make sure just to click the link in the description box down below and I'll link you to a Google Doc where I've listed the 10 most profitable Instagram influencer pages. And thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, make sure to hit me up on Instagram at AlexPhilip_1 and I'll reply to any of your questions there, or you can drop them down in the comment section down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. With that being said, make sure to drop a like as well down below before you leave, and subscribe to my channel because we are looking to grow the Phil Fam. That's what I'm going to be calling our channel, the Phil Fam. So make sure to subscribe, notification bell icon so that you're notified every time I drop another awesome video like this. And yeah, I wish you guys best of luck and peace.